Diego's the immortal VP.
Naku, lakad mo matatag!
Normally.
Position 5 spot. I think that has a lot of
Lane, he's going to go down. First blood picked up. Yoa along with Fada. And there is our first blood to kick us off. And you were mentioning this is going to be a difficult lane for OG.
Spells, and then the tower's just not going to hit you. So really good individual plays coming out for Quinn. Let's see if he gets rewarded with a solo kill.
BZM does have a fairy fire and some stick charges to play with. Quinn's going to continue to chase. They got the TP coming through from Seb as well. His ability is going to be back up shortly though. BZM playing around with silence, but it will not last long enough as Quinn blows up one and gets the jaunt down to the south as well. And this was all set up thanks to rotation from Fada, so beautifully done from Soniqs. He's going to get a double. Oh, Quinn, okay. All right. What a way to start for Mr. Quinn.
He's on today. I mean, he knows the importance of being able to secure this series for his team, and well, at least with the Night Stalker being able to come back here, it's going to be nighttime. That Hunter in the Night finally started to get some value.
Got some action as well. Amar, he might go down here. You are with the last right click, and Tiger tries to get the last little bit of damage to secure the kill into the Terror Blade, but he will not have any capability.
You shall not.
Really looking to try and shut down BZM, and I don't blame him here. This is a hero that does not play well from behind. Yuar, that's going to be in trouble down bottom. Amar and Tiger diving under the tower. Yuar's just going to look to stand his ground with the reflection and the tower damage, recognizing maybe I can get a kill, but there's no way I'll be able to escape in the tree line because we do not have any extra reinforcements showing up. Meanwhile, in the river though, Quinn, he gets the Arcane, utilizing the first coil of the game, and Soniqs, what do you know, supports once again, rotating mid to look to enable Quinn, and he is off to a flying start. 2-0-1 from the mid laner on Soniqs.
Yeah, I was mentioning before that unless Amar is going to TP to the mid lane to defend this, I really don't see them being able to
Quinn
stop
might
it.
pick up another kill. He's moving on forward for Tiger, or he's going to miss. He's going to be relying on the right clicks now. Tiger does have a decent amount of armor moving under the tier 2 tower. Meanwhile as well, BZM, they'll still get the kill. The BZM has the Dark Ascension to look to work with. The shards will do nothing to hold back the Night Stalker. He does have your one nearby with a reflection, pumping in a little bit of extra damage. Quinn's going to be able to rotate as well. The coil is back up because the previous Arcane Rune, and now with all the free mobility, the Night Stalker will not be able to fly over the cliff line. The Soniqs have BZM's number to start this game. And to work with as well, and also Amar's having a relatively good game. Level 10, already 2 components completed with the BKB. They really need an objective, and they're grouping up to get ready to take this fight.
That feels to me like Fada's just going to be following around.
Tiger, MSS and Quinn just going to obliterate the Doom, and Quinn's going to move over to the right side as well with the coil leashing 2 together. Leslau hesitant about moving in to drop the poison over. The Wukongs will give them some distance to reset the shards. Block Seb into place as MSS again is a sniper with the shards, making sure he's blocking off that escape avenue.
Godlike on Quinn as well, 9.
The supports together. We do have some action going on back line. Fada though is able to reposition. They're going to turn to Leslau instead. This is not going to be an easy kill with the support standing behind the Venomancer, and they're going to turn it around instead. BZM, he tries to fly on over, but he should tick out to the damage over time, and Leslau also catches out Seb in the tree line as well. Look at this, instantly to top.
They're trying to catch out anyone that just shows themselves on the map. You know you have the damage to be able to take him out, and there's no shortage of ways to be able to cancel TP's island. MSS holding it till the very end, and yeah, see you later. Rocky as well might be in a little bit of danger. Fada just trying to force staff himself through the trees to try and get that. I feel like you need BZM to be doing that role. He does have the Blink Dagger, I suppose, but someone's going to need to do something.
Dark Ascension for the vision. Seb's going to jump in, but it's only onto an illusion. Looking to create some chaos, so BZM goes to the backline as well for the jump. It hasn't been being on point. As Tiger's in trouble for the moment, they should be able to deal with the Doom before he gets the ultimate off, and meanwhile Amara as well. Sealing a decent amount of damage, protected for the beacon before the moment, but as soon as it expires, the shards locking him into place. They'll turn to deal with the Razor afterwards as Quinn hits him with the damage required, and the orb scouts out Uragi on the tree line as well, so they're not exactly where the Monkey's positioning, but they're going to jump instead. With Tiger back in, the link gets popped, they get the Doom onto Quinn. A decent second half of the fight here for OG. They've dealt with the Aegis, they're going to look to set up for round 2 as well. They're avoiding the Terrorblade for the moment, dealing with the supporting class, and now they'll turn back to the Terrorblade afterwards as Yawar goes down for a second time. Do they have the control to stop the TP? You bet they do! It's OG! A miraculous way to take the team fight. They wipe Soniqs, and they might just be back in this.
Oh, they absolutely. It feels like they're way too scared to even think about going high ground now.
BZM's actually going to pop the ultimate. He's got the rest of OG starting to convert to the Gale Force as well, as BZM's going to jump through the middle. Yawar's not an easy kill, so they'll turn the team with Fada, but he too is not going to be brought down to start. Amar sweeping into the middle with the damage he has to spare coming up from Yawar. They're going to chuck him up to the air, controlling the Razor for the moment. Yawar won't have much impact now with all the static link damage stolen, but they don't have the Razor and OG to turn this back around. As Uragi's in trouble, and BKB completely quieted. As Soniqs do an incredible job to withstand the jump of OG, and they don't have a buyback on Razor to play with.
They want to be playing around Roche Pit, or they want to be playing for the Park at his level 25.
He's going to charge straight into Fada. Radiant, a decent spot to fight with the cliff ward. Fada's not the easy kill though. They're going to get all back towards the backline. They're targeting down Yawar. Tiger's going to try and get him with the combination, but the Link is protecting the Terrorblade for the moment. They'll get Tiger before the ultimate down, and OG now need to kite the fight. Uragi though wants to stand his ground inside the ring. Sep's going to be in with the combination, the helmet as well. Kiting the Terrorblade for the moment. Yawar, he's in a little bit of trouble, but protects himself towards the rest of Soniqs. As Amar, he's got no backup. Without the numbers from OG, they cannot turn this fight back around. What an incredible read from Soniqs. I
feel like they can just end this. Be able to play this a little bit. It's going to be enough.
BZM looking to create some chaos. It gives them an opening to find the shackles as well. The only issue is the coil will leave BZM, locking him into place. He's got a buyback. Dark Ascension will cool down for another 20. It's going to have to be a perfect defense from OG, down 24,000 gold. The Torrent's exposed as well. They're going to look to try and get on top of Yawar, but a force staff to reposition. Now with the Terrorblade, he's looking to jump back into the middle. Brings down Tiger before the threat of the Doom, and Yawar doesn't give a damn about the Wukong's command. He'll stand his ground to go toe-to-toe versus the Monkey King, mano a mano. As OG, they'll kill off Tusk, but the G's are dropped, and Soniqs. It was a rocky kind of sort of middle game. OG took an incredible team fight to almost bring themselves back into this game. But in the end, Soniqs will close this out. A bit of trouble with the Wolves. Really nice micro coming out from Leslau, and Fada's going to be able to find our first blood, I believe. T2 Tower isn't enough to protect him. 1 point in the Sakuchi, but Fada's going to go for it. The bounty is well worth sacrificing your life.
Gives him a good way towards that level 4 as well. Leslau continuing to farm very safely. He's got a
Triangle, third in net worth. He's got the Morbid Mask and working on the Asha next, so Yawar is definitely having a really good time.
And Seb's still farming. You know, that's the thing. He's easily the most farmed core right now. You've even got a very nice arcane rune.
This is a big kill. Look at the Wolves being able to scout up the positioning from the Troll Wall. And meanwhile, the River, though, we do see Fada go down.
Battle trance here.
And they could potentially turn around with the relocate. Quinn instantly with the silence. They're going to turn with the coil as well, trying to deal with the IO. They need to be cautious about Seb's positioning. He's trying to path his way into the middle. Echo Slam's going to get dropped down onto MSS, but Yawar with the turnaround of the replicate. Fissure controlling up OG, but Amar, he showed up to the party. They got BZM with plenty of mana to work with as well, but look at Soniqs. Kiting OG for the moment. Leslau playing his distance, making sure they don't group up. BZM is going to go back in. They've got the Centaur Conqueror to hold back Amar. Quinn even jumps in the middle as well. Yua's going to show up. A waveform forward, trying to deal with the Razor. They'll turn to the Storm Spirit instead. With the resources lacking on BZM, he's still got enough mana to zip out to the right side. But Soniqs, they're in fighting shape. Quinn and Yua in combination together will find a big kill onto Amar.
That fight went on for so long, man. I don't think the recap even covers it all. Prioritizing his farm. He's already been able to reach up into that Aghanim Shard timing if he wants it.
Soniqs are setting up. Coil just connects on the Storm Spirit. They need to get rid of the IO first, but this will give BZM an opportunity to try and pump in the damage onto MSS, but the rest of Soniqs are starting to show up. It's just Fada for the moment. BZM, he's not going to have the stats to be able to keep himself alive as Quinn maxed out Rift along with the Orb secures the kill. They should get Fada. Time-lapse being on cooldown for the moment. Left detection, plasma field, not enough. Fada, stand still.
Random fissure in 3.
They're gonna see him. Oh no, plasma fissure. Okay, there we go. They'll use the fissure instead. They can work for it, but that is a big kill onto BZM. He was 5-0 before that fight.
Uh-oh. No battle trance to play around either.
MSS should be able to block off the retreat. He's close to the tier 1 tower. They're gonna miss the shot. Oh no. An uncharacteristic mistake in our BZM. He's going to turn up with the Orchid reveal. They'll target the task. They haven't secured the kill just yet, thanks to the Centaur Conqueror and the fissure once again from Yua. Holding back OG to the northern side, and Quinn, phase shift, dodge, echo slam to no avail. And now OG, they're on the retreat, but Quinn wants to make sure that... Mars on the front though. You don't see him with the invis. Quinn's going to try and deal with Set. That is priority number 1. Cole's going to hold him back. Quinn unable to blow him up. They're going to relocate the Earthshaker back to base. So now without the supports, the Soniqs look to continue with the team fight to the north, to the northern side. They're going to zip forward. They're unable to control Quinn for the moment. He's in a little bit of trouble. An Orb to reposition, but Seb, he's back in the midst of it all. The fissure control, locking the puck down in place. And now OG, they're pursuing on for more. They've got the advantage to clean up the rest. Soniqs lose 3. They're going to lose a 4th as well. As why not go for the team fight? Seb, he'll snip out Leslau. A fissure to cancel the TP. And a 5-man wipe, and OG lose no one.
Very, very nicely done. And just the composure as well coming through from OG. BKB's being used, it kind of seems a little bit on the rat side, right? You've got a Lycan with the AC. You can certainly look to stand nearby, shove out a few more of these lanes, make life a bit more difficult into that second Roche. Maybe they're just feeling that with the BKBs being popped, they can take a fight, but they're
OG just gonna gold them. BZM's gonna be in.
Nice punch.
The damage, it's fast enough before the eye reactions. Oh my lord, Storm Spirit taken out of the equation. And now Soniqs smell blood in the water. There's an opportunity for them to potentially take this fight, but you need to respect the control from Seb once again. As you are, repositioned with a waveform. They need to deal with Amar. That's where Quinn can come into play, but the BKB once again protecting Amar. And now they'll turn to control up Leslau as the backline. Seb standing strong. Echo drop, getting rid of the Lycan. Seb's gonna jump back into the middle. They don't have the damage follow-up to kill off the Weaver, but Yua's in trouble. A waveform to the remnants of the tier 2 tower, but Yuragi, the Giga Chad of this game, they don't have an answer to the Troll Warlord, but they've got all the control they would ever desire to keep the puck from being able to get back to the safety of the base, as OG will find 4 and potentially close out this game with this last siege.
Oh, he's playing damn well,
and there it is.
That is it. Like, Seb played a phenomenal game this time around, and normally you don't get the freedom to do so, but I really, again, want to give credit to Yuragi and BZM for taking a little bit less of...
Right.